believe that we got into the game with the right attitude, the right mentality, able to press, able to play forward, able to find spaces. We scored very early, but I feel that after maybe 20-25 minutes, we took our foot off the pedal, and we allowed the opponent to be comfortable in the build-up and in the progression, and to get into dangerous areas. In the second half, we came, believe as well that we came with the right attitude as well, the right mentality, because those kind of games are not easy. You have to have the right mentality to play well. We scored a second goal. Fortunately, we conceded in a moment that I believe as well we were not managing well our game, but we scored right after, and 4 goals. Believe that it's first time since I'm here in the league we scored 4 goals. I'm very happy, and very happy as well for the 3 points.
Thank you, Coach. Let's go straight into it. Roving Mike.
Yes. Coach, congratulations on the victory. What did you say at halftime? Because there were moments in the first half where the team seemed to be slacking a bit, especially in the midfield, and also those who are supposed to go on the offensive. But there was a clear intention in the second half, looking at their movement. What would you address at halftime?
Actually, it's like you were in the changing room. The address was that we were not pressing with enough conviction. We were not. The timing of the pressing as well was not right. We only recovered balls when they were missing passes. We didn't go into someone fit to steal the ball, and it's that mentality that we needed to change in going into second half, and getting the front foot, especially when defending, going into 1v1, challenge the opponent players, and try to recover the ball as high as we could, and as well synchronize better our pressing and our trap.
Where's the mic?
Coach here, Benjamin Yolanda, Eswatini Daily News. Coach, with Simba you scored 3 goals, today you scored 4, but in both games you could have even scored more. What do you think has changed from the time you started? Because you were scoring like, okay, Stellenbosch you scored 2, but then there was 1-0, 1-0, 1-0, but now the goals are coming. What do you think has really changed?
I believe that since the beginning the performances were there. It's only the goals that probably were missing, and when the performance is there, is to get first you need to give confidence to the players as well. You need as well to find the right combinations, and as well you need to be clinical, and there are players that maybe he missed a goal today or a game, and you just need to give him the confidence to go again the next day, and show him that bad game or bad time can happen, and it's the work of everyone, and as well the injuries that we had. Now we are having players that are coming back, and that helps as well. Even training, the competitiveness of training is very high, and it improves everyone.
Coach, still from kickoff, Coach, the improvement of Shabalala today gets 2 goals and an assist. What has been the big change? You work with him every day. What has been the big change behind the improvement?
I believe a player like Shabalala is a player that has a very big, I would say, margin of progression. he's still 21 years old, and he can improve in so many areas. And one of them is that it's as a number 10, he needs to contribute more on the areas that he's supposed to help, which means the goals and assist, and sometimes to find the right decisions, the right pass, and I would say that probably there was a moments in the past that when he gets inside the box, he was taking more touches than needed. But it's something that we are correcting every day, and the good thing with him is he's an unbelievable player, and he's willing to learn and every day.
Shabalala, Joseph from Sports. Coach, I'm one of those who always, a few times questioned about why Mfundo is not starting games. Just give us your assessment of him after playing him on this game, and then the game time that he got and the goal that he got as well. What does he have to give coming in as a sub, and compared to him starting? What have you made of his performance? And again, if I may add this one, technically, you were leading 2-0, but you at some point you played with 5 in the middle and still on the front foot with 2 strikers at the top. What made you so brave, Coach, seeing that you could still get more goals, hence you got 2 more extra?
Shaba, you testing me. You can't got so much long as a question.
It's 2 questions.
Eh? But it's too long, leader.
I would say that about Vilakazi, it's a player as well that has a very big margin of progression. He's only 19 years old. I would say that sometimes technical players, they tend to rely only on the technicality that they have. And this is a PSL. It's physical. People running over you. There are duels, and it's an area that we wanted him to improve on, because at some point you can't go forward, but you need to keep the ball. You need to use your physicality. But we know that it's a player that can create the difference in the last 30 meters of the opponent box, and he's good at that. But we want as well him to be a player that can hold the ball, can challenge, can defend better, and as well can make do more that what he's doing.
You happy?
About
Change of patterns.
about the change of patterns, we were playing a team that since the beginning and was playing like a low block, waiting for a counter and transitions, and we believe that by keeping them busy at the back, then they don't get comfortable as well to get into our own half, and we were sure that we could hurt them with a little bit more of technique and a little bit more of speed.
We take in the last 2-3 questions. We'll start at the back.
Coach, from the Sultans, Asanele Velebayi is obviously made a long way to debut. It looks like he's doing something very different in terms of his pace. But what did you make of his performance, and what was his clear instruction from you guys in his first half? It's true that he made his debut today, and as well I want to take advantage of that question to emphasize as well that there is a process into bringing new players into a team, and sometimes they take too many times, and as well when you rush, you could kill the confidence of the player and things like. But I would say that it's true that he brings something different, because he's a player that is willing to go on 1v1. He's a player that when you create those situations and you give the ball to him into a 1v1 situation. He's a player that likes to go forward. He's a player that likes to take on those 1v1. He's a player that can cross. He's a player that can get inside and shoot. The performance was good for a first time, and we hope that and we are sure that he can even do more.
We'll take the last two questions, a short one, then a short one, and we close.
Colin Hans Joseph. Coach, I just want to pick your brain on the usage of Ikotar, your number 9. Is he playing to instruction that he plays as a false 9, or is it how you want to get him into a top position that he can just unleash his full potential?
Thank you. When we have the ball, we like our striker to be a more technical striker, to draw the central backs out of their positions, to create spaces behind them. And it's as well, it's his quality. He's a player that is technical. He's a player that is he likes to get on the ball, and which is like a different than a player like a Flavio. But as well, we want as well a striker that is present in the box when there is crosses, when there is rebounds, because as well the striker is at the end he's going to be judged on how many goals he scores.
Last two, ne? We'll allow the last two. We'll see how it goes.
Greetings, Coach, and Chowezisi First. Coach, there were a few nervy moments, at the back. Of course, also conceding that goal. In terms of the defense, just maybe your thoughts on how the defense line performed today with the change Aiden and Zita in the absence of Miguel.
I believe that most of issues that we were having were coming from first on the first line of pressing, which is our upfront players, and as well I believe that we were not on our right side. We were not enough proactive to go and to defend those crosses, because at some point we let the outside the wide players from Orbit College to get into positions of crossing easily without any pressure. But as well, I would say that the defensive the defenders were not it wasn't bad, but as well I think that they could have had more help from the outside players, and as well the players that were in front of our defense.
The last one.
Coach, Professor from Gupala Radio. Coach, I think that you've now won 2 games on the trot back to back. You've got some momentum, the goals that are coming. The team is playing fairly well as well, according to the way that you'd like them to play perhaps. What then do you do in this time now where you're going to go close to 2 weeks without any competitive football to keep the momentum up, even when you have to then go play in CAF as well?
Hold on, Coach. Is your question very important? You're okay. Okay, Coach, go for it. The next 2 weeks. Leadership, can you answer and close?
It's true that when you are in a good momentum, you want the games to go on, but as well we have been having a lot of games. I think as well for mentally the players need to take some pressure off, but the biggest thing is just to keep. We need everyone to keep our feet on the. We need to be humble. We need to keep our feet. We need to work very hard, because we are not arrived yet. I know here you win one game, you are the god of football. You lose or you draw one game, you are, I don't know, a plumber or whatever. But even in this situation, we need to be very concise in our message to the players. We need to be very humble. We need to work hard because the season still so far long, and it's in our best interest to keep our momentum.
Hold on, Coach, don't leave. Velebayi, you wanted to ask something about Kev?
Yes.
Please ask that quickly.
Yes. No, just a quick question, Coach. How important is to have these players who are continuing to get national team call-ups, especially those who are coming from outside? And if you can also tell us who will be going, especially now you're in the group stages. That experience, I'm sure you need it more when you come there. And also maybe you can just reflect on the very interesting draw that you got in the Cape Confederation.
It's complex and a lot of many things.
Yeah.
Please, Coach, just in brief.
Let's start with the draw. I believe that it's not an easy draw against two very good Egyptian teams, and as well against Zesco. But we know what is at stake. First game is very important. It's an away game. We need to go out there, and it's not like the preliminary stage where maybe you could manage the first game to try to get qualified on your home game. It's every point gonna count. 1 or 3 are gonna be very, very crucial. We need to be on our front foot from the first game against Al Masry. About the players that are going to national team, part South Africa that will be communicated on Thursday. Flavio Silva got as well a call up from a national team. They play a friendly game against Angola, I believe. Yeah, against Angola, and he has been called up. It's very good for him, for the team, and as well he's a player that I think he's getting back his confidence. He's in a good moment, and that as well can help him, and as well as a club, when you get a foreigner that gets a call up, then you know that you have done well your homework in terms of recruitment.
Ladies and gentlemen, with this, good night. And the other activity in the next 2 weeks will be in Ulundi in the next few days.